show you how to act. Little nigga wanna act. Little bitch wanna act. Little nigga wanna act. I'ma show him how to act. And the bitch gon' let nigga gon'.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Tiny, aka Baby Doll T, aka T Money. I'm back with another video. So y'all haven't been on here for a long time. Like, I really haven't been on here for a long time. And I know y'all miss me. To all the people that been watching me and being with me through my struggle of being on YouTube, y'all know. Let's just skip forward. So, I'm going to say yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And I was sitting in my car. And I'm just like, I was thinking, like, I always say this. And I was thinking, I was like, oh my goodness, I thank God for what he blessed me with. I can't believe I was able to move up here. You know, I just need to share it to the world and tell everybody that y'all can do it no matter what the circumstances is or whatever the case may be. I posted it on my Facebook page. If y'all follow me on my Facebook page, y'all already know, y'all already done seen the post. So I posted it on my Facebook page, and you know, I just posted it and I came inside and I started to play the game or whatever. Woo, woo, woo. So then, y'all, man, I look at my Facebook. I go on my Facebook just to, like, you know, see or whatever and see what's going on, whatever, blah. So I pull up my Facebook and it had 50 shares. So I'm like, you know, a few likes. So I was like, okay, people relate. I feel it, I like it. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever, whoop. So I put my phone back down. I picked it up again, probably like few minutes later, and it's at like 5,000 shares. So I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like, who talking about me? What? I'm stop, but really it was just the post. Like, people can relate to the post. So checking on it, kept going up. And then this morning when I checked it was at like 28,000 shares and like 3,000 likes, and my views on my Facebook was like 7,000, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like, what? So I was like, damn. So I got people messaging me and stuff like that and whatever. So everything was, so I was just like, dang, like, what's going on? So I started looking, like, I just started looking and I'm seeing, like, what people be saying, like, and stuff like that. Because, you know, I'll be wanting to see what people be saying. So I was like, I looked on there and I was like, let me see what these people be saying. Because, you know, these people like Facebook like to put 2 and 2 together and just feel like they got 3. No, bitch, 2 and 2 is 4. So what do you feel like 2 and 2 is 3? No, people don't be knowing what really be going on, if you understand what I'm saying. So I went on my Facebook shares and I started looking at seeing what people did, what people were saying. And I was just like, okay, you know, a lot of people were saying, oh, I can relate to you. Oh my goodness, this is my motivation. Yep, this is a sign for me to move, and good. Like, I wanted to be like that. Like, I really wanted to be like that. And then I had some people was asking me, like, how the hell you move with $600? Like, how you survive with $600? How you just up and leave and $600? Like, where you was staying at? If she was staying here at this time, then why wasn't here at this time? And I'm just like, damn, the post ain't even supposed to be like that. I mean, the post was just supposed to let you know, like, no matter what situation you in, you can overcome it. And if you want to move out of state, bitch, move. If you need to make a plan, bitch, move. That's the whole point of the post. The post wasn't trying to get into detail on what the hell I had going on. Because if I wanted to get into detail, bitch, this paragraph would have been this motherfucking long. Okay? So, I was just like, damn, like, people really just, like, don't believe that I really was like I really only had $600 in my bank account and I really found a job, and like, people just don't believe that. To my new subscribers, how y'all doing? How y'all day doing? Please subscribe. You feel me? That's hard. So let's get into the video. So basically, I'm here to tell y'all, like, what my experience was and how it worked out for me. Now, I'm not trying to tell you, like, how to go about your life, or I'm not trying to tell you to copy what I did or follow what I did. All I'm basically just telling you is, not no matter what situation you in, you can get through it. Okay? That's basically what the post was for. If you misunderstood the post, that's on you, bitch. I ain't got nothing to do. That's on you. Originally born and raised in St. Pete, Florida. Okay? So I was born and raised in St. Pete, Florida. And don't get me wrong, I love my hometown. I do, baby. I will support my hometown till the day I die. St. Pete is my life. But I just felt like at that time, I graduated high school. You know, I did go to college. You know, my family was trying to pressure me to go to college. I didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to go to the Army. People was telling me about the Army. I didn't want to go to the Army. I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do at that time. And I was 20 years old. So I just felt like, you know, my life is over. So I went into a real bad depression. And I was just like, damn, like, what am I on this earth to do? Like, literally, like, why am I here? Why am I even on this earth? Like, what did you put me on this earth to do? Like, what is it? Like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what my plans is. I don't know what it is. So I was stuck. Like, you know how you get in this depression where you just stuck? You don't know what to do next. You don't know where to go. You don't know how to go. Like, you just don't know. So I was stuck as fuck. And I was in a deep depression. In 2017, I usually go to Tallahassee to, you know, my sisters. I have some friends that I call my sisters that go to the schools in Tallahassee, which is FAMU and FSU and stuff like that or whatever. So I used to always come up here just for homecoming, just to party and whatever, and not deal with all the school shit. I just be wanting to go to the parties. So that's what I did. I came up here, you know, I had party with my homegirls, and I went back home to St. Pete. But one time, the last time I partied in Tallahassee from staying in St. Pete, you know, the last time I was partying in Tallahassee, my friends was like, damn, Chastity, you should move up here. And I was just like, nah, you know, I was brushing this shit off. I was like, nah, I ain't finna move up here. I ain't finna, that's too big. Like, I don't see myself doing that. I don't see myself doing no jump like that. Just up and leaving 6 hours away from my hometown where I was born and raised. I just don't see myself doing no shit like that. I have no way to do that anyway. I have no job. I have no money. I have nothing. Like, literally the money that I had to go to the parties and shit like that was like side hustles I did, like lame shit. Oh, that sound nice and all, but I don't believe I can do it. Like, I was just down in myself. Like, I was just like, damn, I really don't believe I can do that. I can't do that. So then it was the end of 2017, about to be 2018, and then my sister them texted me again. It was like, you sure you don't want to move up here, blah blah blah. And then I was and she texted me while I was in this depression. I think I was laying in bed, and she texted me that, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Bitch. I said, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why goddamn not? I ain't got no money, I ain't got no car, I ain't got no pay no bills, I ain't got no kids, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing on my name. I ain't have nothing. Why not just jump in and up and leave and go somewhere fucking else? You feel me? Why not? So, like, what the fuck can I fucking lose? So I was like, okay, let's do it. So, you know, it's crazy though. So in January, I decided I wanted to do it. So in December of 2018, December of 2017, going into the new year of 2018, we decided that we wanted to move together and everything, and whoop, whoop, whoop. So they started looking at apartments while they was up there. I wasn't up there at the time. So they was looking at apartments for me because we was going to move together. Now, if you know Tallahassee's apartments, you have residential apartments and you have student apartments. Residential apartments are basically apartments that anybody can stay in. Anybody can stay in. It's really like older people, you know, middle-aged people, you know, on younger people like 25, 26. Anybody can stay in these apartments. Student apartments are apartments that only allow students, and maybe like an age requirement for you to stay in these apartments. So the student apartments tend to come with 4-bedroom, 4-bath, or 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and it comes with like that. And then you basically, each individual that stays in that apartment, because you basically have a roommate, is going to pay their own portion of the apartment. So let's just say the apartment is, I don't know, $800. So you basically splitting $800 a month with all 4 of your people, but y'all all have your own separate leases. That's the great thing about it. So let's just say somebody don't pay their lease, you good, because if they don't pay their lease, they ass get evicted. You don't get evicted because you don't pay your lease. You have your own lease that you have to pay on your own. So if they don't, you ain't got to worry about them not paying your lease. So that's one good thing about Tallahassee. And if you decide that you want a roommate and move to Tallahassee and you want to get a roommate, you want to stay with somebody, and you don't want to deal with, let's just say they don't have their portion on the rent, you ain't got to worry about it. Because if they ain't got their portion on the rent, baby, that's on them. That's on them. Okay? So I felt like that was kind of good for us because, you know, I'm staying, you know, with some other girls, and I don't got time to be like, damn, bitch, you ain't got your portion of the week? Like, what the fuck? We finna get put out. We playing. You feel me? So we ended up going to a student apartment because it was cheaper. I think the rent at the student apartment I was staying in when we first moved in was around $300. No, I'm lying. It was like $600 or some dollars. I think it was $550. I think. Ended up finding a good apartment. We ended up picking the location. We ended up having everything or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So then February came. We was like, okay, y'all, we all gonna sign at the same time in February. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm still depressed, still blah, blah, blah. I went ahead and just signed the lease. Y'all, I signed the lease and I ain't had no money in my bank account. I said, I don't know what I was doing. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was God just telling me to do it. I don't know. But it was just like, Chastity, just sign the lease. Like, do it. Like, you just do it. And when I signed that lease, it gave me another motivation. Like, another, like, mind you, like, I was so depressed. I didn't know what I wanted to do or anything. But it gave me a motivation to get off my ass and really go do something. Like, really go find me a job to save some money so I can move. Really go get out and hustle. You feel me? So it gave me a new perspective on life because I felt like I was here for nothing. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I know what I want to do now, but back then I didn't know what I was going to do. I was young. I was 20 years old, you feel me? So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Whoop, whoop. So then I was like, damn, I signed this lease and I ain't got no job. I ain't got no job. And I signed these people lease. Woo, baby. So it was time to get to work. I went on there where I was staying. Mind you, we signed the lease in February. Our moving date was June 5th, I believe, or June 3rd. I don't remember which day. June 5th or June 3rd. And I signed my shit in February. That only gave me a few months to really get my stuff together. Now, I ended up finding a job at Checkers. And I was working at Checkers for about the whole time before I had to leave and go to Tallahassee. Like, that whole period right there, I was working at Checkers. That whole time. Little did they know I was about to fucking quit. I came in there ready to work, and little did they know I was about to quit. But yeah, I was about to quit. So yeah, anyway. So I had, was working at Checkers, and I started saving up some money or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was saving my money. So fast forward to is when it was time to move to Tallahassee. So my family, they was very encouraging, and they was like, none of them was like, oh no, you can't do it. Like, you can't. None of them was like that. Like, they was very encouraging. They was happy for me. Like, it felt easy for me to just move up and leave because they were happy for me. That's another thing. Like, a lot of families just don't want to see you doing stuff like that or see you. I don't know. Families just don't believe that you could do stuff like that. But my family did believe I could do it. And that would really like help me out a lot, was my family was there like being there for me and everything. So my family was the one. Mind you, I have no car. So my family was the one that drove me to Tallahassee from St. Pete. So we ended up driving to Tallahassee from St. Pete with my dad and my family, my brothers and everybody. They was all in the car dropping me off to go to my new apartment in Tallahassee. So I was very excited. I was so excited. Very, very damn excited. I was so damn happy or whatever. So we get to the leasing office in Tallahassee, and I believe I didn't have to pay. I don't remember exactly. I believe I didn't have to pay the deposit because I had a guarantor. So I didn't have to pay a deposit. But I do remember paying my rent up, or I remember paying a month of rent, and then they gave me 2 free months. So if I paid 1 month of rent or 2 free months, I don't remember. But I was good. I could just say I was good for like 2 to 3 months. I don't remember exactly, but I was good for 2 to 3 months. Meaning I didn't have to pay rent for like 2 to 3 months. Mind you, I get up here, I have no job, I have no car, I have nothing. Like, I just literally have a bin full of clothes. Like, I remember just having a bin full of clothes and then all the little stuff that I bought for the apartment. Luckily, the apartment did come fully furnished. That's another thing. That apartment came fully furnished. I didn't have to pay for no bed. I didn't have to pay for no dressers, no none of that. Like, none of that. That apartment came fully furnished, so I didn't have to pay for anything. All I had to pay for was my sheets, my blankets, and whatever, a little other stuff that I wanted to do or decorate for my apartment. So I didn't have to pay for any of that. So I get up to Tallahassee, you know, I get up to Tallahassee. I got my keys and everything. I was so damn happy. I was so damn happy. And I just remember the day I moved, y'all. Like, that shit was crazy. So I was so damn happy. And then, like, before my family left, they ended up taking me grocery shopping. So they bought me a whole bunch of groceries before I even moved into the apartment. So I was good on groceries for a little while, like eating and stuff. Like, they knew I didn't have no car, so I couldn't go get food all the time. So I was good on groceries for a good month. Like, literally, they filled like a whole bag up, and I ain't have to come out of pocket. So after them leaving, I only had $600. This is where a lot of people get confused, because they're like, how the hell do you survive off of $600 for, like, I don't know what they was thinking. But this what happened. I had $600 after I get into my apartment. I had $600 left. That's after I paid my rent up for 3 months. That's after they already put food into my fridge and everything. They put food into it. Like, I ain't have to go buy no food, no nothing. And that's all I needed. What else did I need? Like, literally, what did I need? I done got food. You know, I got little, I told y'all I went shopping. I told y'all I went shopping and bought some little stuff for the apartment. I bought all the toiletries and everything, and I bought all the damn shampoo and I bought all of that. And then my family bought all the food. So what else did I need? I ain't need nothing. So I had $600 to spare. You feel me? So I was like, okay, now it's crunch time. So I'm gonna say, like, a few days later, you know, the first day, you know, me and my girls chilling, we having fun or whatever. But we so happy and everything. We got our own apartment. So then, y'all, what happened next? So everywhere we went, like when we went out to eat or something, I'll try to ask if they're hiring. I filled out so many applications online, and I've tried to find a job like everywhere. Like, I was on it. I was on it, y'all. So I went to this pawn shop where my sister was. I went with her to go sell her old laptop because she didn't want it no more. So I went up there, and, you know, I was like, y'all hiring? Shit. I mean, I'm finna cut to the chase. Y'all hiring? So the dude in there, he was like, yeah, we hiring so bad. We need somebody, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to, you know, what you trying to do? Woo, woo. I was like, yeah, just send me what's the application. I'll do it right now. So he gave me the application and everything. So once we did the whole transaction with the laptop and everything, and we went back home, she got her money, and we went back to the house. I went in my room, and I filled out the application on my phone that same day. And it wasn't even like a week before they contacted me back and said, girl, we need to, can you come in for an interview? So I was like, oh, okay, I'm finna. Y'all, I put my best fit on, you know, everything. You know how you go in for an interview, girl. I haven't been in an interview for a long time, some years. But y'all know how it be when you go in an interview, you got your best dressed on, you feel me? Looking all professional. Okay, so I was in there looking all professional or whatever. So I walk in there, you feel me? I said, da-da-da-da-da. They said, da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, boom. So they was like, okay, we're going to let you know what it is, what it ain't. So I was like, okay, cool. So I went back home. Mind you, I had to take an Uber. So that $600 I had to take out of that. So I had to get an Uber there and an Uber back. Luckily, it wasn't the job wasn't far from where I stay at now. So I was just like, okay, cool, that's okay. You know, the Uber, you know, I gotta pay for Ubers, which is what it is. I gotta do that. So I Ubered there to the interview, and then I Ubered back home. So then when I Ubered home, I got a phone call, and it says, hey, Chastity, I know you just left for an interview, but our district manager's in town. We want you to come in and do a second interview with him while he's here. So I said, I bet. I'm on my way. Clean. Mind you, I ain't got no damn car. I had to call a whole nother Uber to go all the way back up there and have a whole nother Uber to get all the way back. So, y'all, I spent $40 because it was almost $10 to get there, $10 to get back. So it was $40 I spent to get to this interview. Like, I was really not playing. Like, I was dedicated to get to this interview. I did the interview with my district manager, and he hired me on the spot. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't hire me on the spot. Damn near on the spot though, because after I left, I went back home, and then after I left, I went back home, and I'm gonna say like a day later. I think, yeah, a day later. It wasn't that long. Like a day later, they called me back and say, "Hey, you hired when you ready to start." I said, "Okay, cool." You feel me? They was waiting on my background check and everything, so I got hired like that same week while I was staying up there in Tallahassee, and I knew I was on the right damn path. I knew I was on the right damn path. I knew it. So then I ended up getting a job. I started working there for a little while. I had to take Ubers in the beginning. Like, you know, that shit not easy. I didn't have a car, so I still had to take Ubers. After a while, I ended up getting me a car. If y'all haven't saw that video, it's down in my videos. If y'all want to go check that out, I ended up getting my first car. So I was able to get a car when I moved up here. I had got my license when I moved up here. What else I did? I ended up moving into this apartment that I'm in now. I'm currently in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. So fucking great. I love my new apartment. Like, oh my goodness, y'all, I love it so much. I love it. It was a struggle getting in this bitch, but I love it. Anything's a struggle when you're trying to do something new. So I love it. And then I also moved up here, and during the time I ended up running into the love of my life, which is my boyfriend. And we've been going out strong for about 2 years and some months. 2 years is a long time in this generation, baby. 2 years is a long time. These people do not know how to act right. Luckily, I got a good man. He acting right so far. You feel me? What else? But I think that's all I had to tell y'all, because I had some people like kind of questioning, like trying to figure out how the hell you was able to live off $600. Really, I was able to live off $600 because I had everything. I had everything ready when I moved up here. I would say it's like a plan, but it wasn't really a plan, because I said, fuck it. Fuck it, let's go. I moved out here without nothing. Like, I didn't have nothing when I first moved up here. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no car. You know, I had a place to stay. Yes, I did. I had a place to stay. You know, you can't just up and leave, go to another state without having somewhere to stay. Like, what the hell is that? Like, what, you gonna be sleeping outside? Under the tree? In the park? Like, what the hell? Like, what do people be thinking? Like, y'all really thought that I really jumped up and left with $600? They had nowhere else to damn go? Well, how the fuck am I supposed to survive? Like, what? That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But I had a lot of people even talk about, like, I had some girls inbox me as well and message me and everything. And I was like, they had questions about how I was able to do that. So if I answered all the questions in here. One girl said that they had kids and everything. And they was like, how do you do that with kids? Now, I don't really know exactly, because I don't have kids. So, I don't know. But I'm assuming it's a lot harder. I'm just going to assume it's a lot harder than just jumping up and moving by yourself. You know, you got to make sure your kids straight. You feel me? So no, fuck. If you want to go somewhere, you got to make sure your kids straight first. That's the first priority. Now, once they straight and good and get ready to go, then up and leave. I feel like when they're younger, I feel like it's a way better or easier to move when they're older. Because I feel like when they're older, they build bonds. They build, you know, trust with people, friends, family, school, and everything. So I feel like it's a lot harder to move an older child than a younger child. Like, if you have a baby or a toddler or anybody that's like 9 or 10, like, I feel like they'll go wherever you want them to go. You're the parent. You do what you want them to. You do what you want them to do. If you feel like it's best for them to move, if you feel like it's best for y'all to move to another state, do it. It's gonna be a lot more work, because you got to figure out how to work around your new life now, and work around both of y'all new life. But if you really want it, you would do it. If you don't want it that bad, then it's not gonna happen. You feel me? So, and then when the child is older, and now if he's older, that's a different situation. I don't even want to speak on that, because I honestly don't know how. I mean, some kids just don't give a fuck, but it's some kids that's really just like, bitch, I don't want to fucking go nowhere. Like, what the fuck is what? But yes, y'all, so yeah, that's basically my story on how I was able to survive, since that's what a lot of people want to put it as, survive. Like, yes, I did. Like, I just literally had $600, and like when I got hired so quickly that in the next 2-3 weeks, you know, or whenever my next pay period was when I got hired, you know, I had a good amount of money left over, so I was able to keep going. You feel me? I wasn't able to give up, or I wasn't like broke. Like maybe I had like $20 left after they gave me my first check, but I was able to survive. And bitch, I can stand on your own. You able to survive off of $20 for? I can survive off $20 for a week. Ask somebody about me. I think I'm finna end this video now, y'all. Please, if y'all enjoyed this video, if y'all enjoyed me, please give me please subscribe and be with me. Follow all my social medias like Instagram, my TikTok. I be on TikTok. I be taking a talk. Let me stop being lame. Follow me on TikTok. If you already follow me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. I'll be on Facebook. I mainly use Facebook for my hometown, because that's where a lot of my hometown people is Facebook. So that's why I like to stay connected. That's how I'm able to stay connected to my hometown, is Facebook, and everything. And yeah. Oh, one more thing I need to talk about. So family. So I personally feel like, in the post I said, I personally feel like I'm closer to my family and everything and all of that good stuff when I moved up here. I meant as in, like, our bond didn't break. You know how you leave, when you leave and go to a different city, or when you move somewhere, sometimes families just fall apart. You just don't talk to them no more. I talk to my family a lot. Like, I try to talk to all my cousins, all my aunties, all my uncles, all my dad, my 2 dads that I got, my mama and them. I try to talk to them as often as I can, because like I said, I moved up here with nobody. I didn't have nobody up here when I moved. I had my friends, but they wasn't family to me. So I try to talk to them all the time. So now when I start talking to them all the time, you know, I just feel like I'm closer to them. You know, I can tell them like most shit, you feel me? Because I'm on my own. What they gonna tell me to do? They can't tell me to do shit, baby. I'll pay my bills. I do that for me. Okay? So they can't tell me nothing wrong. They can't tell me about myself and none of that bullshit, because, you know, I'm grown now. I don't need nobody telling me about me, because I know about me. Only me can know about me, and nobody else can know about me but me. So anyway, y'all, so yeah, so I felt like that was a blessing in disguise. For all the people that wants to move out of state, do it. Do it, baby. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Because why not? You know, I was born and raised in St. P. I love St. P and everything, but I'm so happy I did what I did. And I know everybody will be happy. You once you leave, you just gonna be like, it's like a new start for real. Like, it really feels like a new start when you really about to up and leave to a whole nother city, a whole nother state. It feels like a new start. And I just freaking love that. Like, I just loved it. And it was a new start for me, because, baby, I'm doing bigger and better things now. I got some things coming up. I got some things happening. You feel me? I'm on the road to success. Y'all, I'm really like this in real life. Don't think that just because I got this camera on that I ain't like this in real life. You can ask my friends. I'm really like this in real life, y'all. I'm really like this in real life. But yes, y'all, you just never know when God gonna, like, maybe with y'all sharing this post, maybe that's what I was supposed to do, was share this post and get this in people's minds. Maybe I was supposed to send that message out to y'all so y'all can understand that maybe y'all can do this shit too. Because I did the shit without having shit. I did the shit without having shit. Do y'all feel me? I did the shit without having shit. So I'm pretty sure if you already got a car and you thinking about moving, baby, move. If you already got a job somewhere else, or you able to travel, baby, move. If you already thinking it in your mind, this is what you want to do, baby, do it. Ain't nobody gonna stop you but you. At the end of the day, you only get one motherfucking life. And if you sit around just waiting around to see what's gonna happen and all of that, it ain't gonna come to you. You gotta get up and move, y'all. Y'all gotta get up and move. Just move. I promise y'all that's the best decision you ever made. I haven't talked to nobody not one time, and they told me that's the worst decision they ever made was moving. And if I'm dead ass wrong, please call me out. Please. Please call me out. Please call me out. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna end this video right here, but I feel like it's too long. But if y'all really love when I talk and everything, y'all let me know, because I'll do more videos like this. I want to do some more Shein videos, but I was just like, no. But I can do more videos like this, just talking to y'all, because I love to talk, if you can tell. I be everywhere with it. I hope y'all understand what I was saying, but I be everywhere with it. So thank y'all so much for watching my video. And yes, I know I got this little stain right here, but anyway, thank y'all so much for watching my video. I really enjoyed y'all. Y'all is the truth. And all y'all new people that's following me, new people that subscribe to me, please welcome to my family. Boost your girl. Oh, it's up next year, y'all. It's up and it's stuck, bitch. I'm the same person, new year. Oh my goodness, I'm wild. But yeah, thank y'all so much, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all new year. Bye.
Told me the road would be easy. I can't believe made it this far.